gotta comb my hair. Because I let my hair, usually I kept my hair in a ponytail. And I would take it out and comb it and then put it back. Because my hair gets natted up real quick. Especially when it's sweating. It get curly and it just get, now I'm going to have to, anyway. I want to make this video because I want y'all to know something. I'm pretty sure the majority of y'all know and some of y'all don't know. But some of us down here, we all have a temple. Our body is our temple. Our body is our vessels, right? And a lot of us down here, we have weak vessels. We have weak temples. So that means that the fact that our temple and our vessels are weak, that means that we is more vulnerable to spirits lurking in us. This is why a lot of people all across the earth have bipolar issue. They have multiple personalities issues. It's not that they have multiple personality issues because they crazy or they fucked up. It's just that their bodies, their temple, is not as strong as the other person. And I myself know someone personally that had bipolar schizophrenic. And what it means is that their temple is not as strong as another person. So it's easy for spirits to lurk in and do what they want to do. So if you have an evil spirit that is coming through you, it's going to show. And then once that spirit leaves, then you have another spirit that could be evil. This is why you have bipolar, schizophrenic, multiple personalities, because these people have weak vessels. And the fact that their vessels is so weak, spirits can come in and out of them. It's almost like they are walking temple. They walking because they are so weak. And when they put these people on medication, it is not necessarily helping them with their disorder. It is not necessarily helping them. It is only suppressing the spirits that comes within. Because if you are a bipolar, schizophrenic, multiple personality disorder person, then that means that if you are taking medication, if an evil spirit lurks in you, then your body is so suppressed, it is not going to obey the energy of that spirit. If a good energy comes through you, your body is so suppressed until the energy is not going to flourish through. So the only thing that medication do is that it don't help the person at all. It don't, because that person is going to always have a weak temple. That person is always going to have multiple personalities. The only thing that the medication do is it suppresses the vessel. It suppresses the temple. That's all that it do. But if that person was to understand and know who they are, this is why I encourage everybody to get to know who you are spiritually. If a person that suffers from multiple personality disorders, if they get the great understanding and knowing of who they are and know that they have a temple that is vulnerable, once they really get to know themselves and understand what is going on, they can control every spirit that lurks in them, because they will be aware of what's going on at the time. They can be aware of the spirit that they have and they can control it. It's almost like you are fighting with yourself. You are fighting good and evil within yourself because you are aware of who you are. Now, these people are not demonic people. These people that has these energy that can come in and out of them, they are actually powerful. But it's just that they are so weak and they are not aware of what's going on within them until any energy or any spirit that lurks in them, their bodies and temples are weak, so they are going to obey what the spirit wants them to do. This is why a lot of times when you have an evil spirit and that evil spirit leaves, when that good spirit come in or whatever, it's like you are a totally different person. You can go from cussing a person out like a rag doll, and then when you get another spirit in you, You talking to that same person like you love them to death, and the person looking at you like, bitch, you crazy. But it's nothing crazy about you. You have a weak vessel. You have a weak temple. And a lot of us down here are like that. This is why we must have a great understanding and knowing of who we are spiritually as well as physically. Because once you do, you will understand, well, wow, my vessel is weak. And honestly, you don't even need no medication once you get a great understanding of who you are. Because once you get that evil energy in you, you are completely aware of how you are feeling. If you wake up and you are evil, it's like you think in these demonic ways. You know that's not really you. You know that it's something inside of you that is controlling you. So what are you going to do? You're going to fight it. You're gonna fight it with all your might. Because you know that is not really you. So now you at battle with this evil energy that is in you. But a lot of people that don't know, they think that is who they really is. You got a lot of people with multiple personality disorders that think that that is who they are. They think that they actually have multiple personalities, but they don't. These people have different energies and different spirits that can come in and out of them because they have a weak vessel. They are weak, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is why we need to know who we are. We got, like right now, like a lot of people right now, this is why I made that video. A lot of people right now that have seen the Sonia Macy video that has a weak vessel. See, y'all got to understand, we are living in a dimension and they know who we are. We don't know who we are. So if a lot of people look at this Sonia Macy video, right, they see what they see. The fact that they have a weak vessel and a weak temple, the fact that they are weak, an evil energy can lurk in them at that moment. And the fact that that person just seen that Sonia Macy video and now that evil energy has looked through you, that evil energy has something to feed off. And you are going to feed it and give it all the energy that it needs because you are full of hatred. You are full of anger. You are full of frustration because of what you just saw. Now that evil energy has looked in you because you are a weak vessel. Now you are completely one with that energy. Now you may go out and do whatever that you want to do to anybody. And then after you do it, that evil energy will leave you. And then once that evil energy leave you and another energy step in, you have no recollection of what you just did. And then when you go to jail or something happens and they're going to be like, well, what did you do? I don't know. I blacked out. All I know is that I was watching the video and I went in the kitchen and everything else, it just went blank because you don't know. Because that evil energy took over you. And you have allowed that energy to take full control because you fed it everything that it needs. And now the energy left and went to someone else. Now you got another energy in you and now you don't know. Now you was paying the price of an energy that you just fed. This is why we have to get to know who we are spiritually. We have to know and get to know who we are spiritually as well as physically. Because if we don't, we are walking around demons every single day and they are looking for weak vessels. They are looking for weak vessels. They are looking for weak temples. And if they see that you are weak, they are going to hover you until they have the outlet to go in. So I wanted to relay this message because this is the reason why I said that they know who we are. They know more about us than we know about us because remember, they put us under a curse. It's a reason why we is under a curse. Because they don't want us to know who we are. They don't want us to know none of these things. So it's a reason why we is under this curse. It's a reason why that we were put here to be this way. Because they don't want us to know. They just want us to keep faith and hope. So now that you know this, and if you are one of them people that you know that suffers from this is really what's wrong with you. You just have a weak vessel. So now that you know that you have a weak vessel, it's time for you to take full control of the vessel that you have. And whenever you feel in these feelings and you know it is not of you, fight it. And the more you continue to fight it, the next thing you know, these demonic spirit is not going to lurk in you because they know they can't fight you. They can't win.